and the helicopter crew is off to find more critters. In late February 2013 in north central and northwestern Nebraska, 5 elk and 9 bighorn sheep were trapped and affixed with radio tracking collars. The elk were tranquilized from the air by dart guns, processed and allowed to recover and wander wild again. With the bighorn sheep, a gun fires a large web of netting down upon the animal. It is then protectively bagged and taken back to biologists. They collect quick health samples, affix tracking collars, and then release the sheep. The elk part of the operation specifically took place at the Fort Niobrara National Wildlife Refuge east of Valentine. Todd Nordine of Nebraska Game and Parks discusses the objective.
They're spread out, small herds, and that's what this whole project is about, help us get better numbers. So, just an estimate in the vicinity of Valentine and maybe out 50 miles or so, there's probably 100, maybe 150. Just a rough guess, but this survey should help us narrow that down.
In the future, the study could help expand elk hunting opportunities in north central Nebraska. Alan Whited of the refuge.
Once we reach a certain population of elk using the refuge consistently, to potentially make elk hunting available on the refuge. But we have to get to that population point first. And to be honest with you, us nor the state really has a real solid idea of how many elk we have in the area, and so that's part of the study.
The objectives are similar with the bighorn sheep tracking work, but Nordine is also hopeful that the science can help with sheep management health-wise.
Here at Fort Robinson, the herd has declined some. We had some disease issues a few years back, and so we're monitoring these even closer, and part of the project today was to continue with some radio collars to find those movements and get better population estimates, and then we'll see about possibly translocating some sheep into Fort Robinson in the future.
Nordine says the 2-day elk bighorn work cost about $14,000, with cost sharing coming from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, along with other big game hunting and conservation groups.